Millions of years ago, you weren't just a human, you were a survival machine. Food was scarce, and plants alone weren't enough. Then, a spark happened. Early humans started hunting, and with that, everything changed. It's not just about survival, this is the story of how meat shaped our very existence. Today, we're diving deep into a story that goes way back. How meat, yes, that steak on your plate, wasn't just food for early humans, it was the fuel for evolution. From brainpower to teamwork, this is the tale of how meat turned us from survivalists into the dominant species we are today. Let's go back. Imagine being an early human. You don't have the luxury of fast food, supermarkets, or farms. Your food comes from whatever you can find, and in harsh climates, plants weren't always reliable. The seasons shift, and suddenly your diet of roots and berries? Not enough. You need something more, something to power you through. That's when early humans turned to meat. But hunting wasn't easy, it was dangerous, it required strategy, and it was about to change everything. At first, humans weren't hunters, they were scavengers. They'd wait for bigger predators to make a kill and grab what was left. But soon, that wasn't enough. Early humans learned to hunt, and it wasn't just about survival anymore, it was about control. Hunting made us plan, think, and cooperate. We started making tools, forming strategies, and developing trust within our communities. This was the start of something bigger than just finding food. This was the beginning of human culture. But the hunt wasn't the end of the story. It was just the beginning. After a successful kill, humans would gather around the fire to share the spoils. That's where trust was built. You shared food, you earned respect, and communities grew tighter. Meat wasn't just fuel for the body, it was fuel for relationships. That sense of belonging, the shared experience around the fire, it set the stage for human society as we know it. Here's where the story really gets wild. Meat didn't just fill bellies, it was packed with nutrients that powered early humans in ways plants couldn't. Protein, iron, fat, these were brain boosters. As humans ate more meat, our brains grew. Neurons fired faster, thinking got sharper, and suddenly, we weren't just surviving, we were innovating. We started making better tools, communicating more effectively, and solving problems. Meat wasn't just food, it was the fuel that gave rise to human intelligence. Now imagine adding fire to the mix. Once humans mastered fire, everything changed. Cooked meat was easier to digest, meaning more nutrients could be absorbed. This wasn't just about survival anymore. Fire helped humans evolve faster. With fewer diseases from raw food and with more energy going straight to the brain, humans had the time and space to innovate. The control of fire and the cooking of meat marked the start of a new chapter in evolution. Hunting didn't just make us stronger, it made us smarter. Each hunt was a lesson in innovation. We had to create better weapons, plan ambushes, and learn how to track animals. The more we hunted, the better we got at adapting to our environment. Hunting forced us to think creatively, to work together, and to push the boundaries of what we could achieve. This wasn't just survival, it was evolution in motion. So here's the takeaway. Meat wasn't just a meal for early humans, it was the catalyst that fueled our evolution. From bonding over fire to building communities and expanding our minds, meat played a central role in shaping who we are today. Even though the world has changed, the story of meat is still in our DNA. So what do you think? Does meat still play a role in our diets today, or is it time for a change? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you're curious about more wild stories from our evolutionary past, check out our next video on how humans developed the intelligence we know today. Don't forget to subscribe.